I'm going to, what am I going to do? I guess I'll flat call. That's an interesting bet sizing. Not exactly sure what I could be running into. Ooh. Let's go over here. Well, let me change scenes. What are you doing? Oh, it's the same scene. Okay. I'm gonna fold there. Don't have anything. I will flat call your bet because I'm in a pretty good position and just flat call your stuff. I will bet half the pot to goad you into going more. You did not, and we'll see. There we go. So, looks like we're sized pretty well. Still recording, doing good. Yeah, I've not had the software freeze up like that. Maybe once. I thought that was quite interesting. Not that much exciting has happened, except for me losing and getting my ass handed to me. Nah, ace 10 is not gonna cut it here, but or at least to a limp I meant from number 9. We'll see what happens. It's one that you want to see a flop cheaply with, if at all possible. I'll limp here if they'll let me in. I I mean, it's like you could draw a 9, you could draw an ace. It's just kind of speculative. He could be on like a flush draw even with the spades. The hand ace 10 again. It has to hit just right for me to feel comfortable. Even if I'd hit, oh, I had an ace a turn. Okay. Are you ahead? That's where it gets challenging. And you go, oh, but there's only one other ace in the deck. Very true. Very true. But did you want to keep betting on that? Because I did not, and they hit a spade, which could have given them the flush. Play with my sizing here. Can we? Nope, fuck that up. Wrong table. Can I make this bigger on screen? Eh, not so much. Doesn't really. Did it improve things at all? Doesn't really look like it did. Reset. Looks okay. Fold. Yet. 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 Now this is a. I don't think I want to call a raise with that. This is interesting because I think this is just perfect. Open-ended straight draw, pair of fives. They could have a six or a seven, but I think that's what I got. What do you think I got here? I did bet. They called pre-flop. Uh-oh. And you just calmly bet again. Go to the other table and fold. Then you go back to this table and say, what do they do? That was nice. Fold. I'm gonna flat this. I don't know what you got, but the queen 10 is a good drawing hand. I could get lucky and draw something like a jack at the turn. That would give me the best hand. Or I could draw a 10 or a queen and beat you out. Because I've got a drawing hand. Because I have 3 spades. Ah, man, fuck. Okay, so 650. Like, they probably just hit something. I mean, they could have 6-7, but I'm going to call. King and a 9. And that's what we. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Robert's been drinking the liquid courage. And he called with a weird hand. Didn't know what. And drew a straight. Yes, and kicked your ass. Beat you off the table. That was so nice. Thank you. Thank you. I was very happy about that. I don't know if you could tell my dancing style, and I'm very white, but I am very, very white. Tons of white people. A little bit of Finnish in there somewhere, a little Scandinavian probably, French, German, some other stuff. But I'm a very distinct version of cracker. Yes. Might be high quality like Ritz, but cracker nonetheless. And I drew my queen 10. What an amazing hand. I feel like we took over the world. I could show you the world. I wasn't sure if we were going to take that one. I'm actually going to pull that up in a second. I would like to re-watch that hand, if at all possible. Hold. Can never figure out this player. It's like weird. That's not the hand. Maybe one day I'll find it. Fold. This is gonna be a complete jam all in. I don't know what's going on right here, but we don't have much left. Let's see what happens. I was trying to replay a hand, I think from the other table, but you know, pretty confident. Yes, nice. Uh, probably fold this. So I think it was right here. Can I find the goddamned hand? I want to see it again. There we go. Queen 10. 9 and an 8. I bet 200, which is half the pot. He jammed. I called. He had king 9. He drew 2 pair, but he had a jack at the river. Nice. So we are now here, and I will jam all in because I can. Over here, I will call the 50. I will jam all in because I can, and over here they let it go. Ooh, nice. That was sweet. Liquid Courage. This evening's poker tournament brought to you by Celis Brewery Grand Cru. Have no fear. Drink more beer. Gonna fold here. But yeah, awesome. It was great to double up with a pair of 9s like that. Great to pair up, double up. And this is one of those things. Imagine having this. I had 6-9. What would you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Biet, biet, biet. Looks a lot like kings or aces, by the way. Yeah. I'd rather just take a pot with it. Queen and a jack. What shall I do? Why not? Let's see. Why aggression? Come on, queen jack offsuit. We're not even suited, bro. Special officer. I am not drunk. I'm not driving. I'm not driving this computer into the stratosphere outside of the Milky Way galaxy using a Webb telescope. Wait, I'm gonna fold. This is fucked up. What's going on over here? No idea. I wanted to thank Josh Terry for the purple light here. That's pretty nice. It adds like a nice ambiance to the stuff here. So thank you, Josh. Very appreciated. I have to throw out Josh Terry's name every so often just to, I don't know. It's like street cred, you know. Be like, I hung out with Jay-Z, you know. If you're on TikTok, you should know Josh Terry. If you don't, please follow at Josh Terry Plays on TikTok. I feel like Al Bundy on the episode where I'm the man who met Andy Griffith. Kind of like that. I'm the guy who hung out with Josh Terry. I will bet that if it comes around to me. What is going on? That is not the play that we're gonna make. I'm gonna fold the 6-10 offsuit on the other table. It was just nothing. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? What you gonna do? Are you gonna call and do oohs? And bet. Bet, bet, bet. And they let it go all the way around. That sucked. I'll let this go. Not super promising. One of the good things about No Limit Hold'em is at any moment you can jam all in and say, nah, I got this. This is mine. It will not be that hand. We will go over here with my 3 to 6 and we will fold. And we'll go over here. Queen and a 4 and we will check. Sign of aggression. Check. Check. Fold. So Ray Kurzweil, futurist, predicted essentially that Deep Blue would be the human. He didn't know it was the name Deep Blue, but he predicted that artificial intelligence would grow to a certain scope and artificial intelligence would grow so that it could beat, Gary Kasparov or whoever the fuck what grandmaster at chess. Then they were saying that a computer would play on Jeopardy. If you have not seen a computer play on fucking Jeopardy, please go to YouTube and watch the fucking video because it is creepy as fuck to see a computer basically with the entirety of fucking Wikipedia inside it just fucking destroy any other competitor. I'm like, I don't understand how a computer understands a play on words or a pun, but okay. And then the big deal is No Limit Holdem. Is if a computer can not only play the statistics, but learn how to bluff. They're saying that was the next big step. I don't know if that's happened yet. If you know anything about that, please write me and let me know, because that'd be interesting. That was like a major hurdle because the game doesn't involve just statistics. It involves an element of bluff, which means you're understanding the person playing, not just the cards. I don't love this, but we'll bet. I have enough. 8-10 offsuit at the other table and a fold that. I just didn't think that was a good way to go. This, I will be all in. If you would like to bet, I will put you all in. I will bet a little more. And if you want to call, you may lose because you have jacks. I fold jack 2 offsuit at the other table. I would like to take this down because I have a queen. Yeah, the changes I talk about, transhumanism and futurism and a host of other things. I can't say that there's much. Now understand this. Take it contextually. There's not much about the Unabomber's manifesto that I don't give a little credence to. But if your manifesto is good enough, you don't need to send bombs in the mail. That's the core issue. I have certain feelings and beliefs, but I don't have those beliefs strongly enough that I would ever harm you to put that through. I think that's a weak argument. Force is the weapon of the weak. Good ideas win long term. Long term. Martin Luther King Jr. knew that knew that the arc of justice was long. And that's just the way it is. Queen 9. I'll let this go. Theodore Kaczynski is extremely intelligent in one level, but justifying harming people. Did it accomplish his ends, his end goals? He did more by getting his manifesto published, and that's the thing. It's like, if you can sway hearts and minds, that's a bigger deal. But Theodore, man, you turned everybody against you because you went all violent. I'll flat this to see if I can draw anything. This is particularly ugly. I may just make a small bet and see if he lets it go. He didn't bet on anything. I did not hit anything over here. Come on now, let me play. Do I think that technology in some ways has gone awry? Sure. Do I think that Ed Snowden is a hero? Now, some people disagree with this, but if you don't like my channel, you can get the fuck out of here. I think Ed Snowden is a hero. I think Ed Snowden just made people aware of what his government was doing, even though technically, yes, he broke a fucking oath, but it's like, do you understand that the Constitution that he's sworn to uphold actually, anyway. Ed, if you're out there and you want to do an interview, I'd love to talk with you. I don't know how you did that shit with Joe Rogan, because I don't know how you keep yourself secret or proxy servers or whatever the fuck you do. I don't know that much about internet technologies that way, but Hearts and minds. Hearts and minds. I'm an asshole in some ways. I'm just in this little bitty community in the bodywork, massage, therapy, yoga kind of community situation, helping people with chronic pain, and just introducing new ideas there. I'll limp is controversial. And I go, what's controversial about helping people? And they're like, well, we don't help people this way. And I'm like, wait a second. Does this shit work or doesn't it? Because if it works, what's the problem? My clients like it. Let's go. Well, this isn't what we were taught in school. And I don't know how to tell you this, but schools are set up by tax revenue from the people, by the powers that be, to train you in the way that you should think so that they can maintain their power. You can play that back again if you need to hear that. Yes, I said it. I mean, if you're watching this and you want me to come into your homeschool curriculum and teach your kid pot odds and statistics, I'll be happy to. But then you're like, no, you can't teach kids how to gamble. And I'm like, really? You think it's gambling when you actually understand the math? Nice, nice. The problem is, I was a former philosophy student and I teach people to essentially corrupt the youth, which has a long standing tradition going back to, Socrates and Jesus. Oh my God, he compared himself to Jesus. Let's report him to the state board. Well, I'm teaching online and the state board doesn't allow online education, so I don't have a heart. And then see, this sucks. Like, I want to call, but I'm like, 3 hearts. Get the fuck out of here. If the state of Texas doesn't allow education online for CE credit, then how can I be reported to the Texas State Board for teaching online? It has nothing to do with the state of Texas. God, fucking should have been a lawyer. God damn it. Should have been a lawyer. Check. Check. Ah, not too bad. I'll bet a 150 on here and see how they respond. That's not horrible. Let it go. Over here, let's see what happened. So now it's really interesting. I think I'm willing to bet a little more on this because I've got a flush draw and a straight draw. Nice. That was sweet. Yeah, I mean, fringe thoughts. I've spent time reading Derek Jensen, who is an anarcho primitivist. And I've also spent time reading Ray Kurzweil, who is a futurist. And Derek, I love you, man. If you ever decide you want to be on a podcast, let me know. Um, I lean a little bit more towards Ray Kurzweil, but it's not because I'm not giving Derek his due intellectually. And I can't say that a lot of people, as a philosophy student, you understand your own argument the more you understand your opponents. If you're a Republican, quote unquote, and you really look at what Democrats are saying and vice versa, do you come of it to a deeper understanding of what the issues are and what your stance is? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna flat this. I'm gonna fold here, and we are praying for another 10 because we're gonna completely clean this goddamn table if we. Oh, that is not the flop I wanted. Come on now. Yeah, I'll call one more. Oh, not a flush. That's not what I wanted. That sucks. Check. Check, check, check. I have nothing except a pair of tens. If you have a king or a queen, which you probably do, I'm gonna fold. They showed queens. Yeah, no wonder. Fold, fold. I don't just dismiss things outright. Even if I have a snap response to something, I'll often come back to it again and again and like deal with it. The same thing happens with curriculum teaching. And I'm like, should I teach it this way? Should I teach it this way? Well, honestly, it's like I have to test it, try it again and again, see how the students pick up the information and keep tweaking it. What people don't see in my business is the fact that I've continued tweaking that stuff for a really long time. Does he hit his ace? And this time he doesn't. Yes. One more to the money. Number two is likely going to go out. We'll see. King of a five. Pair of sevens over here. And I will bet this. I think this is enough. I don't want to get super aggressive. But if I caught a seven, that would be nice. I did not catch a seven. However, I do have a straight draw at the ass end. Okay, so you bet, you called. Let me see here. We'll just bet half a pot again and see what happens. I could be behind, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I don't want to go out, but let's just check it and see what he does. The other table, king and a five, not super happy about this. Over here, I'm assuming he's got it, but I'm just going to flat call. And yeah, I just had a pair of aces. I didn't think that was what he had. I had no like premonition of that at all. Like I didn't know what was going on. Don't have anything. I hate to lose that many chips to some shitty hand like that, but he wasn't giving me any information. And now in retrospect, I'm like, oh, he just kept like slow playing the aces. But at the time, did I know what was going on? No, I had no idea. Especially since people play so loose here, it's really hard to judge sometimes what's going on at the table. But I've only got to get one more to make the money on this, and then if I double up, I'm in pretty good spot. Over here, I meant. That will be a fold. Didn't know what was going on, like I said. I think that's strong enough to jam. We'll see what happens. Yeah. We lost so much from that shitty hand, the pair of sevens. We got to do something. I don't think this is strong enough. So yeah, Ray Kurzweil, Derek Jensen. I'm not putting my twos in. I paused the recording, turned off my mic, had a quick phone call. Somebody called me. I'm trying to take care of this. The twos are not good enough. The ace three at the other table. Fuck it, we'll limp. Man, I hated losing that pair of fucking sevens. That sucked. I couldn't figure out what was going on, but it actually makes sense in retrospect. It's just one of those things where the guy had the right hand in the right position, and it was like he just kept slow playing. I'm just gonna check here. Do have a potential for a five. Oh, someone to one, excuse me. Check it down. He's got his tens. And we made the money. We made the money. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Let's do it. You guys got it. You got all the ships. King and a five. King and a five. And I did not hit. That sucked. All right. I only made $1.80 on that table. Well, you made 70 cents. It's something. It is something. Let's see. 6 and a 2. Fold. I mean, something. 70 cents. I want you to remember this on The 23rd of February 2022, Robert Gardner made 70 cents at a poker table. Yes! That's why we drink the liquid courage. I'll check that. That is a very ugly flop. Chick. I mean, you saw what the guy had. I mean, did he have a great hand? No. He just had a big stack and got lucky. King 5 or 6 suited, whatever the fuck it was, is plenty strong enough. I'm in third place right now out of 20. I got to get place 10 at least to make anything, so we'll see what happens here. Fold. And I will take a quick break in a minute. We're taking a noble pause for a worthy cause. Fold. 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 Run away. King and a 9. If they'll let me see a flop cheaply. It's a pretty good flop for my hands. They could be on a diamond flush draw, but let's see what happens. I'll flat that. The diamond flush draw is a little challenging, though that 9 certainly gave me a little bit of an edge. I think 700 is a bit much. I want about, yeah, about there is good. Sweet. And yeah, let's be a bully. I mean, if you're gonna call, it's basically saying all in. See where we're at. We are in technically, I think, second place out of 19 now. Yet, yet, yet. The King 9 was awesome. I don't love this, but I'll bet. The challenge is their stack sizes. It's almost like one bet is like one more, and they're all in. Like if he jams, I'm pretty much got a call, but they let it go. Hold, hold, hold. Oh no, I had my sound off. I mean, you got to see whatever I was doing, so I guess we're okay. Wasn't that long. Damn. Let's be very aggressive again. See if anybody's like, "Fuck you, you bully," and I'm like, "Oh, I got ace king." What I was saying earlier is my stack size. Like if I make a standard bet of 600, everybody's almost like half in, except the guy to my left and right. Excuse me. And I got to get at least a place 10 to be able to make much of anything. Yeah, 10th place is the first one to get paid. 8 and a 5 suited. And no, I will probably not be calling your jam, sir. You are a scholar and a gentleman, and I respect your bet. More challenging. I'm willing to lose a little bit if he, decides to jam this. I've got a big enough stack to withstand some loss. Queen and a 2. Gotta put on my sweater. I was getting cold. I mean, let's gamble. I mean, we got a pair of twos, right? We're being a bully at the table. They all know it. Can jam all in on me. If they call, maybe I'll catch a two. No, it's only a small move at the pot. 2 grand. Uh, it's probably better just to cut my losses and be done with it. He did have a higher pair. I did not connect with my twos, but okay. And then we will do it again because they're like, there's no, this guy keeps betting. There's no way he's got it. There's no way he has ace king suited and he's about to crack you. Or maybe 1568, number 8 right there has it. Maybe I'm not ahead. Maybe he has his tens. Maybe I don't hit an ace or a king. And I do not. What am I supposed to do? Well, I don't let an ace and a king. You can't play it. No, you just play and lose, unfortunately. I will check that. I have a bunch of nothing. It sucked to lose that way, but hey, it's what happens. And I'm probably in like 4th or 5th place at this point because of that. But there are also how many people left? Looks like only 16, I think. And I've only got to get place 10 to be able to make some money. Don't love it, but we'll see. Also don't love it, but we'll see. Is he afraid I got the frush? Uh, Man, now it's a frush with a 10. Yeah, that just wasn't wasn't the right hand. 5 minutes. We are back. Get back to it. Uh-oh. Danger, danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Man, I hate this. Yeah, I suspected he might have had something that was actually beating me out. The king and a 10 looks like it would have pulled, except the guy at 6, I think. I assumed he might have had something stronger and he was just slow playing it. King 10 is rough. We got to get to place 10 to make anything at all. I will bet Let's do this. You got a big stack, you're loose. You'll call. So I got a straight draw, I got a flush draw, I got a straight flush draw, I got all kinds of draws. Put it all in. What you got? Would you beat me? You got a jack? Apparently not. Oh, yes. Fold, fold, fold. Ah, gabagool, gabagool. Watching The Sopranos. Ah, the gabagool. Sopranos, same thing. Rewatched it. Think I enjoyed it better the second time. So much depth. Really, really great show. The Sopranos is interesting because Tony, I had this deeper sense watching it through the second time, and I really enjoyed the Many Saints of Newark. The prequel with his son was really, really great. Tony is interesting because I think he's the definition of a sociopath. But why does everybody like him so much? You you couldn't help but like him, and the show went on so long, you almost felt sorry for him at times, or at least I did. It was an interesting set of parameters around a character. If it folds to me, I'll bet this. Mm, damn it. I mean, I hate to do this, but I think I have to let it go. That was not expected at all. I thought that was an easy fold, but I see why it happened. Mm, I don't love this, but no risk, no reward. Probably in fifth place right now. Only 14 left. Almost done. Again, got to get to spot 10 to be able to make anything. Oof. Ouch. Ugly, man. Ugly. It is time for fizzy water. First position, or I say first position. No, actually, it's pretty late. I did not feel like betting that. Maybe if I had more time to sit and look at the board, but at the moment, seeing the flop, I'm pretty glad I let it go. This evening's final table brought to you by Topo Chico. The angry water. The water that attacks you. And to remind ourselves, we made the money. We're in place sixth out of nine. And that guy, number five, was about to go out. Uh, Ninth place is 216. So we at least made our buy-in back. Minus 4 cents. Excuse me. Topo Chico, the angry water that makes me burp. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Uh, this is fuck these guys. If we lose, we lose. I mean, they limped. Okay. Who knows? Number 19 in particular is such a huge stack. Who knows? But Ace Jack, to a limp. Get the fuck out of here. Do I have to show up at Joe Pesci? With Joe Pesci at your house? Let Joe bless you? Well, you think I'm a fucking clown here? You think I'm here for your amusement? What? Let's check the stats here. Looks like in fourth position, number 5 has very little left. Number 20 has very little left. We're likely going to go up in the money. Let's see what we got. And that is not the hand I'm going to be betting. I think I need to turn the sound up on my mic. Let me see this real quick. How are we? I could turn that up a little bit there. Let me see how that does. Hopefully it doesn't make it too loud. Some of the settings, if I yell, I just want to make sure that I'm not booming, booming, booming. Yeah, see, it's already going up into the red just a little bit. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Sometimes I also find it depends on like where the microphone is, like where it's on me, can make a difference. Kind of going up and down on this tournament. I will say that I think the position that's the hardest for me to play is being a whale. It's being a huge stack at a table and almost playing like defensively. It's very hard for me. The blinds are big. People like 27. Man, you got 4 or 5 blinds left. Not much. And yeah, we made the money. We're doing okay. I always want more. It would be nice to take down another first, but we'll see. And queens made it. I'd like to see that hand again. Fold. What's going on there? Everything in the big blind. Solid bet. Ooh, a jam. All right, makes sense. Queens and eights. And it did work out well for them. Number 7 jams, I would call. Number 20 calls, I would call. 27 and 19 are the ones I got to avoid. If there's no movement, I would call this just because it's 187 more. Did not hit if they make some crazy bet or something. I don't even like the fact that it's just the queen. The queen and the jack, I'll put a little bit in. They didn't bet the whole way. Come on, motherfucker. You got the flush? What? You got another jack? I mean, you slow played, but you know, I wasn't gonna call with that bet. It's like ridiculous. I'm like in sixth, I think. Is that it? Yeah, I hated to lose anything like that, but you're gonna slow play. Yeah, 6 out of 7. If I make it to sixth place, sixth place is 405. So we pretty much double our money. Um, no, I'm not calling that. That's not good. Number 27 looks like he's going to be hell on wheels. We need a good hand so we can jam. Ace 9 offsuit is not what I was looking for. That's so slow play shit, man. That sucked. Mm, even less so with the 2 times the big blind first position. I'm trying to even remember how much I lost from that slow play shit. Because I don't think I put much in. It seemed like I got short stacked really fast. God damn. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the table. 7 players. I got 324. If you make it to six, you get 405. We need to double up to really get back in. I can go this round of blinds and be okay. After that, something's really got to change because if I don't have enough chips to put a dent in them, they're going to wind up calling. It's not the hand. And there's other stacks with, small amount of chips. 27 and 19 are being pretty aggressive, so they may wipe some people out. We'll see what happens. But I need to pick up a hand in the next, let's see, one, two, three, 4 hands. Need to pick up something to get some chips. And that'll do it. Even if they go in before me, I may still jam this. We just don't, yeah, we don't have anything left. I'd like a flush, please. Yeah. Nice. Still alive. Probably jumped up to 5th place right then. Just not catching anything to fight back with. Need to double up again. That'll do it. Let's see what happens before me. I may have to let this go depending on what happens, but we'll see. Yeah, plenty. Nice. I was worried about that. He caught something. Ooh, now this is nice. And even if they jam like 20, it's just time. Like, I'm not letting this go. And I think from here, just a standard bet. I thought about just jamming, but it's only 500 chips. Excuse me. Topo Chico! The angry water. 27 and 19 are going at it. Somebody's going to screw up at one point and wipe the other one out. Have a gargantuan stack. 23 is seemingly tight. 24 and 20, I don't feel like I know much about. And I survived somehow. Got lucky. I thought for sure that last one I was dead. If you'll limp in, I'll let you see a flop, but I can't keep going with this. We got to get a miracle flop to make this pay. Not with the ace, man. You know, part of me wants to bet, but final table like this, that was a small move at the pot. Now someone will get to decide whether they are beat. I wonder if 19 could have like a pair of sixes instead of the ace. Two pair will do it. And it would have beat my eventual two pair. Didn't know what to do with that. I wanted to bet, but the two times with his huge stack was problematic. Didn't know if that was going to work. If we doubled up again, we'd be in a good spot. And that's good enough. If they're going to call and we're going to lose to an ace, then we lose. We've already made the money. Everybody else wants to play loose. If they call with an ace, they're ahead. Again, if you guys want to limp in. If he's got it, let him take it. I'm not sure how I feel about this at the moment. I don't feel good enough about that to call. Not with 23 still to go. Oof. Don't know how I feel about this. Uh, this is questionable. I mean, it's still calling. Could they have a two? It's possible. That's pretty solid for a pair of tens. Did it even show what he had? I don't think it did. Um, hmm. It's one of those things like part of me wants to call, but it's like getting maybe into a conflict with 23. It's just not much left. You feel like you gave 24 a pass. And we are now four-handed. Let's see. 594, pretty good. 1215 is first place. And 20 doesn't have much left. So we'll see what happens here. In fact, can I replay the last hand? See where the other guy went out. 24, he limped, looked like. Jam call. Fold. Ah, jack and a two. Makes sense. Yeah. King and a nine. Yeah. What? I don't mind that. Hate it. If it, I'll flat that. Trying not to lose too much before 20 goes out, especially when 19 is putting some pressure on. That would have been a good flop for my hand, but let me remind myself where 594. Oh, dude, I did fine. 594. Wasn't super happy to go to war with that, but if I had to, I would. Not super happy on the big blind with that, but he's got a call, right? Yeah. Number 20 is not letting go. Tenacious. Number 23 is not being aggressive, doesn't seem to be stealing pots. Number 19 is super active. Um, yeah, no, I think that's good enough for this. Couldn't get called by a pair and snapped off. I like this on the big blind. Do I get any pre-flop aggression? Of course. Every other hand. Bet, bet, bet. Once I get aces, fold, fold, fold. If he jams, I'm going to call. He could absolutely have this, but I think that's worth putting him in on. Don't know what he's jamming with. My guess is something like AK. Number 20's got to do something. He has nothing left. Was wondering if 23 was going to call. My hand would have been nice. Three-handed in the money. Let's see where we're at. So 756. Second place is 945. Of course, we'd like 12. We would like a first place, please. And this may get bloody. A lot of a push fold with 23. It sucks being half their stacks, but I've only got to double up once. And it's very easy for them to trip up, make a mistake, lose to one of the others, and double up as well. This is one of those things about defending. Like, what are you going to do? Call with 9-7 offsuit? Even with the jams, he doesn't have the best hands when he's doing that all the time, but can't call with that. At least not where I'm at right now. It also seems like they're not going after each other. They're kind of leaning on me, hoping I'll go out. I had to look at that several times. I'm getting tired. I'm like, did I hit? No, I didn't hit anything. That's good enough. Don't love it, but also strong enough. If I lose, I lose. Come on, man. I can't defend that. Sucks. Really sucks. In this case, yes. Come on in. Third place is 756. Second place is 945. There's just like a $2 difference. But we got to do something. We're getting way short. That's enough. We lose, we lose. It's not beautiful. Man, I'm surprised they haven't called. Every time I'm on the big blind, man. That's enough. Again, it's not something I love. Just wanted to jam again to pick up more, but 6-2, come on now. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah. Now let's see how you do. No ace, no six. God damn it. What a piece of shit. Don't leave him a flush. That sucked. Pre-flop, my fours were ahead. This is going in. It don't matter. You can bet it. It's going in, bro. No eight. Now let's do it again and double up. Oh, man. 5 minutes? And we are almost back. We have 2 seconds till we launch back into the world where I'm jamming all in, trying to beat these guys. Cause I got a pair of tens and I'm taking you down, downtown Judy Brown. And I took it down and I got 7K. And we're not gonna jam it in with Jack 3 offsuit. But we survived almost certain death. In the big blind. I think this is it. If they bet or something crazy, I don't love this, but I don't have much left. 6. 6. Ba-boom. And part of me wanted to jam this, but I'll sit it out. The A6 on the AK was kind of rough on that guy, but such is life. Oof. And we're all just about equal now. Mm, I don't want to call with it. I would have jammed if he would have folded. Come on, man. God, I can't defend 2-4 offsuit. Jesus Christ. I could lose. Oops. I only made $7.56. Ah, you made profit. You guys have a good night.